Have you ever heard of fast fashion? First, let me tell you a little history about it. Fast fashion first emerged in the 1970s when retailers began exporting production to other countries, especially in Asia, where they could pay workers lower wages than in Western countries. It took hold in the 1990s as companies accelerated output to keep up with trends. Previously, new clothing collections were released about 4 times a year, but with fast fashion and changing customer expectation, some brands now release for up to 36 collections a year. So, what is fast fashion? According to Britannica, fast fashion is a term describing of inexpensive, low-quality clothing that often mimics popular styles of fashion labels, big-name brands, and independent designers. The Cambridge Dictionary defines fast fashion as clothes that are made and sold cheaply so that people can buy more often. But what actually defines the fast fashion? Here's a breakdown based on those definitions. Rapid production. Clothes are made quickly because brands respond immediately to new trends. Low quality. Making clothes rapidly usually means using lower grade fabrics with a shorter lifespan. Quality is reduced because the focus is on speed and cost. Trend-driven. The constant release of new trends encourages people to buy more often. Clothes are often considered disposable, creating a cycle of continuous consumption. Cheap and inexpensive. Clothes are produced in large scale and high volume to keep the prices low. The goal is to sell trendy clothes with the price most people can afford. In other words, fast fashion is cheap and trendy clothes we often see in street market or online marketplace, such as Shopee and TikTok Shop. I bet many of you have bought something like this once or twice. But why is it bad for the environment? Here's why. Water consumption. The fast fashion industry is the second largest consumer of water globally. To put it in perspective, it takes for about 2,700 liters of water to make one single plain cotton t-shirt. That's enough for one person to drink for 2.5 years. Massive textile waste. Because clothes are cheap and poorly made, they are treated as disposable. Brands release new clothes constantly, and many garments are worn only a few times. This encourages people to buy more and discard clothes faster. Millions of tons of clothing end up in the landfills each year. And because they are synthetic, they do not biodegrade. They can sit in landfills for up to 200 years, leaching chemical into the soil. Greenhouse gas emission. Because production is often outsourced in countries powered by coal and gas, the industry accounts for about 10% of world global emissions. That's more than all international flights and maritime shipping combined. Microplastic. Fast fashion often relies on garments made from synthetic fibers, which contain microplastic. An estimated 500,000 of these fibers end up in the ocean every year, or the equivalent of 50 billion plastic bottles. So, what should we do? Should we stop buying clothes altogether? Moving away from fast fashion doesn't mean we have to stop buying clothes all completely. The goal isn't perfection. It's for doing better where we can. Here are 4 simple things we can actually do to make a difference. First, buy less. The biggest impact isn't switching brands. It's reducing how much we buy. Before purchasing, ask yourself, how many times will I wear this? Is it necessary? Can I style it in multiple ways? Purchasing isn't just about wasting money. It also can affect the future of our earth. Second, buy high quality clothes. High quality clothes are usually more durable. The longer they last, the less often you need to replace them. This can reduce the amount of clothes waste. Recycling. Crafting is also a form of recycling. You can mix tote bags, gloves, or even a new clothing piece just by an old clothes. Thrifting. Thrifting is basically buying second-hand item. It's usually cheaper than buying from official store. It also can reduce microplastic, and because it slowed down production, it's also reduced pollution and water consumption. So, in the end, what can we do? Just like what Vivienne would say, buy less, choose well, make it last. It all starts with buying less. Then choose the item that will last longer. Let's start now. Let's start with ourselves for a better future, for the planet we live on, because we only have one. Thank you for having me. Goodbye.